In 2020, the Democrats set up a working group called the TIP, the Transition Integrity Project. It was designed to study what would happen if Trump won the election of 2020. Today's lunch alert is sponsored by the Patriot Gold Group. JP Morgan and UBS are both warning that the S&P could plunge 23%. More after the break. Many of the conclusions of this group were disguised as saying they're considered Trump tried to use street revolution tactics to take power after an election. But with the current situation favoring Trump so much in the voting, the odds that the procedures they discussed at this Transition Integrity Project, TIP, could be flipped and used by the Democrats to stop Trump and the Republicans from taking power. Essentially, what they recommend is that the Democrats stage the equivalent of what were called the Orange Revolutions in Eastern Europe, where particularly in Ukraine, they were used to overturn the results of a fraudulent election that let the communists and the corrupt establishment continue in power. And as a result of mass street demonstrations that tied up the capital city of Kiev for 4 months during the bitter winter cold, they succeeded in forcing the president out and forcing a new election that was fairly conducted and gave the anti-communist, anti-corruption forces their current majority in Ukraine. The possibility raised by this TIP, Transition Integrity Project, is that through mass street demonstrations, unanimous journalistic support, legal actions in the courts, and all kinds of other largely peaceful tactics, the Democrats could try to prevent Trump from taking office, claiming that he was fraudulently elected. The role of the military in this remains ambiguous. The military has many leaders who are anti-Trump and were installed by Biden who are woke political leftists, and they can't be counted on as a force for democracy necessarily in this scenario. But don't rule out the possibility that the Democrats will so propagandize the idea that Trump is a threat to democracy that they become a threat to democracy. The tactic of imputing to Trump what they're doing themselves is something they've used before and may well use again. Look at how the Russia collusion hoax was presented by the intelligence agencies, only to be exposed later as a total fraud. Look at how this dossier that substantiated Trump's role in that was debunked and shown to be a forgery by the Clinton campaign. Look at how the January 6th arrests typed the movement for a fair election as being almost a terrorist movement and led to the arrest of hundreds and even thousands of people who were only tangentially involved, and covering up of the possible agent provocateur role played by the FBI in fomenting the January 6th riot and turning a peaceful demonstration into what could be characterized as a threat to democracy. All of these are tactics in the Democratic playbook, and they might well be used if Trump clearly wins the election and they cannot put in a new candidate successfully like Michelle Obama, what they do when she bombs, and they can't steal enough votes. There's always the possibility of their resorting to that. And that's something we need to take seriously and need to look at. Hard to believe in the United States that they could, in effect, be almost a coup d'etat, but it's possible. Today's lunch alert is sponsored by Patriot Gold Group. JP Morgan and UBS are both warning that the S&P could plunge 23%. According to UBS, it can take 12 months for rate hikes to work their way through the economy. And the Treasury yield curve just had its most severe reading since 1981. With a Biden-Trump rematch in the offing, let's look at what gold and silver did during Trump's first term in office. Both gold and silver almost doubled in their price while Trump was in office. With the Biden-Trump rematch looming, let's look at what gold and silver did during Trump's first term. The fact is that both gold and silver nearly doubled their price during Trump's 4-year term. So why don't you call the Patriot Gold Group now and get yourself in on gold and silver investments?
Now, the Patriot Gold Group offers no fee for life IRAs to viewers of these videos, and that extended that offer and lowered the minimum required to get in. So call the Patriot Gold Group and ask about the no fee for life IRA.